For my entire school career, there's only one thing that I truly hate about it, and that is doing homework. I can't stress enough how much I don't feel like doing homework every time the teachers give it to us. It takes away so much of my time and so much of my brain energy that I can put into something else, something productive. But still, at the end of the day, I still have to do it. I remember going back home from school every single day, and the first thing that I would do was do the homework immediately. Now that was ever since I was like 13 years old. But before I turned 13, my mom still had to tell me to do homework. Now, of course, I was a child back then. But apart from doing homework, that was my only discipline until I started my self-improvement journey. Until I turned 16, I had no other discipline to do at home. I had no goals in life. I had no friends to talk to. I had no fun activities to do in my free time. But then, as I slowly got more and more advanced in my self-improvement journey, I finally found the best way to turn your life around and become an authority figure for yourself, so that your teacher don't have to tell you to do work, so that your mom finally can leave you alone to your own life, so that you can finally grab life by its balls and finally show it what you're capable of, to finally have some ambition. Now, why is it like this? Why was my only discipline doing homework? Why didn't I had any purpose in life, any goals, any fun activities to do? Why couldn't I just get up and start improving my life? Well, when we go to school, school condition us to only listen to other people. They condition us from day one to become factory workers, like it has worked for the past 250 years since the start of the Industrial Revolution. They condition us to only follow orders from our boss, which is our teacher. Our teacher gives us homework and gives us projects to work on so that we can just sit down and follow orders like a good boy. And sometimes we get even rewarded by good grades. But come on, tell me what's better. Either making $1,000 per month or $10,000 per month. Because here's the thing. When you have your own ambitions and you live life on your own, then you can achieve so much that it will be worth 10 A's. And yet the project that you work on for 3 hours is only worth 1 A. You need to finally escape this school conditioning and actually put your fucking foot down for the first time in your life and set some actual goals. You need to finally start thinking for yourself. You need to get out of your bubble, out of your comfort zone, and step out into the real world. So stop being this fucking scared rat and grow a pair of balls. Now, the first step to becoming an authority figure for yourself is to actually have a fucking rational mind. I know that this seems obvious for us normal ones, but I have to emphasize this point because there's gonna be at least one person who's gonna get me wrong, and then they're gonna point at me and point at my video when they commit a crime. Okay? So just think rationally. Yes, having a free will is a wonderful experience, but becoming a criminal is not. Of course, it is rational to make money so that you can buy the pear, for example, or that apple, rather than just stealing the apple and then getting away with it. It is a fucking crime, of course. You have to pay for the apple. And this is what rational thinking is, in the most simplest example that I can think of right now. Okay, so think rationally. We are humans. We've been developing for the past 70,000 years. You need to have a free will, but you need to think rationally. You need to have the freedom of a child, but the mind of an adult. Your brain has been developing for your entire life, so make use of the neurons that are working for you every single day. Use more than just 2 brain cells. God damn it. So just apply this new mindset that you are free as a little kid who doesn't know any better, but you have the mind of an adult. So now you just have to take rational action. And this rational action is to set new goals in life that you want to achieve. And the best way to do that is to set transcending purpose. A transcending purpose is something that you can't just say, oh, I can achieve that now. It isn't like running 1 kilometer today. It is something like running 10 kilometers per day for the rest of your life. It is a long-term goal that gives you great benefits in life. It can be like getting that 10 out of 10 godly physique that you truly want. It can be like retiring your parents. It can be like finally improving yourself so that your dream wife notices you. So do this with me right now. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. You can pause this video if you like. And write down 3 long-term goals that you want to achieve. It can be like learning a martial art, learning 10 languages, retiring your parents, finding your purpose in life, finding your future wife and having children with her. All of these goals that can finally give you something more to live for, something more to pursue and spice up your life, so that you don't remain in your comfort zone for the rest of your life like a little scared rat. I want you now to think back before you went to kindergarten, basically before you were like 3 years old. I want you to think back about how his life was. You can see him watching Thomas the Train, grabbing his first mobile phone and looking at all the funny apps. You can see him playing with the toys, going outside, touching some grass. You need to start living as him again. And no, I'm not saying that you should watch Thomas the Train again. I'm saying to just become free. You finally have free will. You can do anything you want with your life. So let your inner child thrive. If you want to climb a tree, just do it. Who's stopping you? You've been putting it off for the last 10 years. Every time you go outside, you see that one cherry tree that you want to climb, and you think to yourself, oh man, that would be so cool. Imagine the view, so just go do it. Stop letting your inner child suffocate to death. That's what you truly, authentically want to do. So just go do it. And plus, you now have the adult version of you to look after you, to think rationally for you, so that you no longer get caught up in your mistakes and your bullshit. You can finally think for yourself. You don't have to have your mother tell you that, oh no, you can't do that because of X, Y, Z. You can tell that the best way to buy that candy bar is to buy it and not just steal it, right? You can now live the dream life that your 3-year-old version of you wanted to live. You can finally make the most out of your life. You can finally achieve your dream life through these long-term goals and actually fix your life. And as you become more and more of an authority figure for yourself, and you gain confidence in your rational decisions, and you gain confidence in these new areas of life that you wanted to improve in, you start to trust yourself more. You no longer have the grip of the education system and your parents holding you back, because the confidence that you get from your rational decisions finally lowers that grip, so that you can live to your fullest extent. Okay? So set these long-term goals if you haven't done that already, you fucking lazy monkey. And achieve something great for your life so that the school conditioning finally lowers the grip on you. No one is better at being you